The U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that same-sex marriage is a right all across the United States of America. Now, I want to just give my 2 cents on this whole thing. First of all, I'm not at all surprised. This has already happened in Europe, it's already happened in Canada, now it's come to the U.S. Our Western world is becoming more and more secularized. We are no longer living in a Christian culture. And the unfortunate reality is that even in Catholicism and a lot of Christianity, we've experienced a mass apostasy. That means that most of our Catholic people, though they might call themselves Catholics, have basically left Catholic teaching. They've apostatized, you know? And so when you have a church without fire, you can expect things to go in a nosedive. You know, the world needs fire. The world needs light. And when we've lost the light, this is what happens. I know up in Canada, as a young person, when I was really young, our churches were full. And throughout my youth and teenagehood, I've seen our Catholic churches empty. We have less masses now, less people go to church. Our young people, many of them, most of them, they're not interested in their Catholic faith. And again, a culture without fire, without the light of Christ, will be a culture that will go into a moral nosedive. And this is what we're experiencing. Now, we're also experiencing a new springtime in the faith. There is a new fire that is being ignited in the church, but it's going to take time. And I guess that's the reason I don't get all freaked out about things like this. Like, some people are getting freaked out that the U.S. Supreme Court is, upholding or imposing same-sex marriage. Yes, it's awful, but getting freaked out isn't going to help. The solution is we need to tell people about Jesus. We need to preach the gospel. We need to become fire, and this is going to take time. And again, it's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. Do you remember the story of the frog in the water? They say if you take a frog and put it in boiling water, it'll jump out. But if you take a frog and put it in warm water and turn the heat up, the frog will just stay in until it boils to death, And brothers and sisters, this has already happened. Our culture has become more and more demoralized. We've lost our morality, and this is what we got. And so, to me, rather than getting all upset and discouraged at the decision of our Supreme Court, what we need to do is we need to tell people about Jesus. We need to preach the gospel. We need to pray for Pentecost in our churches. And when this happens, we will experience a new Pentecost. And there will be a new fire in the church, which will set our culture on fire and get us back on track once again.